quite possibly the most reliable website for FC25 coins. Go check out MMOXP for the best price, the best guarantee. Use the code META, that's code META, for the best cheapest coins. You can get yourself a 5% discount. Oh, yo, what it do, man? Hopefully we are doing well, ladies and gentlemen. It is the weekend time. Champs are coming up ahead, and we do have a new promo as well, grassroots level. By the time I'm recording this is before that, so I've compiled obviously the best relevant cards before that promo, because the cards that are going to come out, that wouldn't make sense for me to just to add them. You know, we don't know if they're good or not yet, but we know majority of them are going to be good. Let's be honest. We're also getting a free Maradona apparently, so yeah, you can evo him to get, you know, insane stats. So fair enough, EA, we're gonna see how that works out, but let us jump into the actual video. If you don't know how the series works, I will leave timestamps on certain positions, but I'm basically covering all positions with two subcategories: cheap to medium and medium to expensive, obviously within each position. First off, we're gonna go do goalkeepers. Now with goalkeepers, completely up to you to choose who's the best. I'll be honest, I've actually nitpicked the best ones right here. I didn't include everyone. I felt like most of the keepers that I've versed, mostly these guys, I'll be real. The one that I've versed a lot is Courtois. Also Pickford recently, a lot of people using Pickford right now. 98,000 coins currently. Long ball pass plus, I'll be real, just get normal gold Edison if you want the long ball pass plus element. Yes, he's got the 5-star weak foot. He just has the slow reactions, bro. 77. You know, you always look at reactions alongside their height. It's all inclusive stats that make a goalkeeper great, and at the end of the day, you want to obviously eliminate keepers that make mistakes. A very good one is 34,000 coins De Gea, bro. 88 diving with 81 handling. You can always add a chem style. People always ask me in the comments, what's the best chem style to add? I always add a glove for some reason, and it works. So completely up to you, to be honest. But what I like about De Gea is he has the deflector plus, which essentially eliminates the rebound goals, and I feel like it's a very OP playstyle. So I feel like the more the merrier when it comes to playstyle pluses. So someone like a Howard, for instance, bro, I like this card because the way he actually has the amazing reactions alongside decent height is very nice. Far throw plus as well is very underrated when it comes to starting the attacks. So looking at all these inclusive like elements, it makes the keeper really good. So as I said, the more the merrier, but I feel like right now for the cheap ones, it's probably going to just be Courtois, bro. He does the job, everyone loves him. Another good one is probably Cobble for the best value. Let's jump over to the medium to expensive ranged goalkeepers now. With this one's completely up to you if you want to spend that price range. I'll be real though, spending so much on a keeper wouldn't really make sense, because at the end of the day, all of these goalkeepers aren't the greatest, man. Like in game, they're gonna have something that hinders their game. So for me personally, I felt like the best ones though to get is probably going to be Van der Sar, this new Yashin, and probably Buffon, bro. A lot of people have mixed opinions on Casillas, so I wouldn't really say him. However though, like majority of people, I'd say, excuse me, objectively would say he's ideal. Like he's got the footwork plus and far reach plus. So footwork obviously to play from the back, you know, to kick the ball. He's got 89 reactions alongside his 6'1", which is not the tallest, but I do think as a goalkeeper, primarily, like he's gonna be good, bro. At the end of the day, if he makes mistakes for you, then that's just on the game. Do you get me? Like it's not the goalkeeper themselves. It's just the game, the way the game's coded, etc, etc. So yeah, check is not bad as well. I won't lie. Deflector and far throw is nice with 89 reactions, and he's 6'5". That's a good recipe. That's a very nice recipe. Let's move over to center backs though. We're not that deep in to be speaking 10 minutes on goalkeepers, but for center backs as well, I've tried to nitpick the best majority card right there. And for cheap to medium, we've got the Winter, which came out obviously as a Academy Stars evolution, and I'll be real, probably the best one to take. I'm not gonna even lie to you. He was probably the best one to take in terms of longevity. Kind of reminds me a bit of like you could even say Bisek of last year. If you know, you know. Team of the season Bisek, he was so good. And he reminds me of this card because he has amazing agility balance for someone that's 6'3". So yeah, he's obviously doesn't have the best, like, as people would say, defending stats. But I do think if you went a different route, right, you could get him to more defensive inclined stats. I'm not too sure. Tell me in the comments how your winter is looking, but how your winter is looking is crazy. But you can add a shadow to him and it'd still be insane. Like that card is probably the best bang for buck. It was literally free. You just had to spend your time. Is your time free is always what I ask. But hey, we got Bobby Moore, 220,000 coins as well. Anticipate and Jockey Plus. Now, what I like about this card, I've actually got him in my team. he is insane when it comes to the way he feels in terms of dribbling, bro. Like moving up with the ball, I don't know what it is. For someone that is, I mean, he's 5'10", so he's not the tallest. Do you know what I mean? 95 defensive awareness as well. The way this man like intercepts is so ideal, because with the 95 reactions, defensive awareness alongside the reactions upped, the card is insane when it comes to like the way he feels in terms of getting the ball and moving with the ball. So yeah, for me, having him at center back is actually a very, very nice shout, and he's not even expensive at all, man. 216k is a steal in my opinion. We got Nesta as well, which is another good one that a lot of people add. 146k, and he's got intercept plus, which is such an ideal playstyle plus alongside like anticipate. Slide tackle's low-key underrated, but you got to be careful for that one, of course. 4-star weak foot as well. I'd say this card is actually up there with one of the best valued center backs in the game. If you add a shadow on him, that's a solid card. And it's not even just me looking at stats. I've used Versed and heard about these cards, done my research, you know, and I do think someone like a Nesta, someone like a Bobby Moore is ideal for right now, especially being icons, you know, having the in-game hidden animations, etc, etc. We've got Anton, which is a nice card, 170,000 coins for one playstyle plus. But it's a good playstyle plus though. 91 reactions, and he's got decent enough dribbling stats with 5-star weak foot. Do you know how ideal is 5-star weak foot for a center back? It makes the passing seem just so nice, and the way he has 96 short passing is going to be ideal, bro. You won't ever worry about passing with this type of center back. So playing from the back, you know, whether that be like pressure situations, is going to be ideal. And he's got the 91 defensive awareness, insane. Very nice in game, used him. Yeah, Hincapi a little bit cheap, not too bad though to start off. Bremer's nice, he's always been good. We got your average Van Dijk, Saliba. By the way, this is relevancy, right? Now obviously people are going to say in my comments, Mike, what happened to all the other cards that were in the previous, like the Totti blueprints and stuff? I do still add them and speak about them, but they're not relevant because, well, they are good, don't get me wrong, they are relevant in terms of meta, but not a lot of people can acquire them now because it's not available anymore. But I would say someone like a Saliba, if you did the Team of the Year Evo, I think it was, I completely forgot which one it was. If we can actually go and check, we'll go Saliba. If you did that version, you know exactly which version I'm speaking about, bro. We'll go Evolution Builder. And if you did the Totti Evo Star 1 all the way up to 5, you were going to get a very, very nice card. Let's just say that. And he kind of acts as a, I think it was like 94 rated Team of the Year. He basically plays like a Team of the Year. So if you were to get that version or choose other cards, like Smalling was in there as well. I think we had Ledley King. We had a couple of them. They were insane, but unfortunately aren't available anymore for the guys that want to get them now. But I'd still say very, very decent. Even just to get his gold card to start off was not a bad shout. Van der Ven, okay. You got this Kusanov, which can actually get improved through an Evo to 90. And he gets up pace. Very nice card because he has intercept alongside long ball pass plus. Now, I don't know about you boys, but that is ideal for a center back, man. Very nice. Danilo's nice with the anticipate plus as well as Tar. A little bit expensive for Tar, but in game, he's the type of center back you need. Big, brolic, like stocky, like type of cards. Very nice. We've got Hatter, which is very pacey as well. I'd say the main thing for center backs, we don't want to stay too long on the CBs. I'd say is probably just being very quick. Having good playstyle pluses like obviously Jockey. I'd probably say Jockey, Anticipate, and Intercept is ideal. And maybe, what is it? What's the other one? Bruiser. Those ones are ideal, bro, for center backs. We've got the medium to expensive. Don't really need to be staying too long on this page. Yeah, it's for the guys that have a lot of coins. And ideally, I don't really judge them according to price. But I mean, come on, bros. It makes sense why all these cards are expensive. You know, it's always justifiable. Like, yeah, 3.5 mil, they're going to be good. Let's just say that. Saliba, Reinhardt. We've got all these cards that are just insane in price. We've got this Kubasi, insane as well. Came out recently. Beraldo's nice as well. I think he's got the 5-star weak foot. He's got Jockey as well, which is ideal. It's very OP now if you hold in LT and obviously defend. It makes it very, very nice to like mark the attackers, if that makes sense. We got Company, Marquinhos. Yeah, some very, very nice center backs. Tell me who's your favorite one right now. Let's move over to the fullbacks. Tell me if I've missed out a card here or there, but I've included the best of the best, and it takes me long to compile this, so a subscription and like will be appreciated. And yeah, if I've missed out a card or there, that's on me. That's on me. But I felt like I've included everyone, bro. We've even included Evos, like relevant Evos. We've got this Luis Skelly, which is 150k, right? You obviously get his normal inform. which is 70k plus the actual 75k attacker's instinct. And not only does it improve the shooting, but also a passing and dribbling. Now, I don't know about you boys, but if you had a shadow on this man, he is going to absolutely play one of the best attacking like-minded fullbacks that money can buy, straight up. I mean, look at all those greens, bro. Like 83 stamps, a bit of an L, I cannot lie to you, but I don't think it's completely terrible. Like, you don't always just use your left back, so you won't deplete that much. So yeah, we've got Gwyn, Bradley. These are okay fullbacks. I'd say, like, you could say lower S. Some are higher S, like DeMarco, Lewis Skelly, Dallo if you evoed him right. But other cards, not really doing it too much for me. I'd say most of them is around lower S, kind of dissipating to A plus in terms of a tier list system. This Miguel Gutierrez though is higher S, very even close to, like, if you were to evo him and he'd get like better defending and physical stats, this man might go to even lower S plus. That's how good this card is in game. Get this man in your team. Is under 100,000 coins. He's insane, bro. But we obviously got other fullbacks as well, which they wouldn't really get you the extra wins and champs. They just be like, I'd say, a comfortable fullback spot. They won't get you too much like goals or defensive structured like meta stats, even in game as well. But I do think there's a couple of them that will still be ideal. Like this Karchawi in game is amazing. We got Karioglu and this Robinson. If you were to evo him right, amazing. But if you want proper fullbacks that get you the extra wins and champs, you're gonna look at these type of cards like Dumfries. You know, all these cards are just insane when it comes to the offensive and defensive abilities. They've got amazing playstyle pluses. They're quick on the ball, they're quick off the ball. This Kyle Walker, now I've got Cafu, right? I've got his 93 rated version, the 1.5 mil card. This Walker is better than him, straight up. This Walker is probably the best right back in the whole entire game. I don't know what it is, even though he has low defending and stuff. Trust me, play this Walker in game, insane. One of the best fullbacks money can buy, hands down. Insane level card. We've got Kimmich as well, Carlos. Yeah, with the medium to expensive, I don't really stay too long on the page because, yeah, it's a little bit me redundant telling you how good these cards are. You just have to use them, bro. At the end of the day, man, you have to look at their stats and stuff, but ideally these are the best fullbacks in the game. We've got this João Cancelo, which a lot of people are using. They love him as well. I kind of wouldn't really say he's top 10. I think for my past one, I'd say he was. But right now, there's just better cards out. Like, excuse me right there. God damn, bro. I just had a meal before this, so yeah, your boy is feeling gassy, man. But nonetheless, though, I'm actually going to go play some basketball in a bit. So we're going to get there, man. We're going to shrug off some of this food. But nonetheless, João Neves, I think at 600k, is a better card than João Cancelo. João Neves is better than João Cancelo because I think ideally this card has better dribbling in game. Feels amazing. Doesn't have, obviously, the third playstyle plus. But, you know, you could argue, though, João Cancelo is still very nice. He's still very nice in game. Yeah, it's a very close one. I think value-wise, João Cancelo is up there. So it's a bit redundant from me saying that. Yeah, if you actually compare the stats, you've got 90 pace, 80 shooting, both of them. João Cancelo actually has more passing. Obviously, one less dribbling. Better defensive stats, and then a little bit, like, much worse physical. So that card, though, 600k difference. That João Cancelo is amazing value. Get him in your team, bros. I can't lie. The longevity is going to be there easily. So yeah, João Cancelo, you could argue, could be top 10 still. So yeah, tell me in the comments, do you still think he's top 10? Let's move over to the CDM, CMs, and cams. Very, very much a lot of cards. So if I've missed out a couple of cards, then it's because there's just so much cards, bro. But this is the best of the best, man. Like, they needed to earn this spot, and they did. Like, we got this Pasili, bro. What a card, bro. 91 rated, right? Obviously, EA gave us this Academy Stars to upgrade, and if you did Pisili, let's just say, one of the best CMs, I'd say still of the century, bro. That is how good this card is. He can become an icon. He feels insane in game. Reminds me of like a 9 Golan. Do you remember 9 Golan, bro? Like an inform 9 Golan at CM. He reminds me of that type of thing. Not because he's AS Roma, but hey, maybe. Very nice card in game, bro. I like this type of card, man. I haven't done him. I did not one area. But yeah, this obviously section comprises of the CDMs, which is your holding players. You got your CMs, which is your box-to-box or playmakers, or even just roaming. So wherever the ball is. But also could play holding. And then you got your cams, which is your out and out cams. You know, they can be shadow strikers, they can be playmakers. So yeah, ideally though, it's very tough to compile so much midfielders because they're comprised of 3 like categories, but I've included, you know, more or less of the best ones, bro, for the price as well. We've got Reinders, bro. Like, if you don't need a lot of coins, you just get Reinders, right? He's 88, which is like 70k. Used him, insane card for the 70k that you spend, bro. You can put him through, curl it in, and then obviously get extra playstyles, and then he becomes a 90 rated with 88 pace, basically 290 face stats and 86 physical. What a card! Tiki Taka Plus. There's not a lot of cards that have that, and especially him like being a little bit lanky, the way he's gonna move and transition with the ball is gonna be nothing of greatness, bro. Like, really good card, especially if you add like a shadow on him to be that box to box type of card. I mean, he's got over 90 for dribbling. Trust me, this card is a real deal. I've used him and I must say he's insane. Guendouzi, we all know, is great in game. If you've been playing champs, you'll know that Guendouzi is basically a root hullet cheapened version. So yeah, we've got De Jong as well, which is good. This promo is very nice, by the way. I don't know which one it was, but let's see. This was the Total Rush promo. What a promo. The longevity was there, bro. Like, especially these cards being attainable now. 300k like for Alexa Putellas, and this De Jong, bro, for that price is insane. Trivela Plus, give me Trivela. What is that one song Lafuele sings? What a legend, man. That guy's so funny, bro. But nah, I do think someone like a De Jong, bro, is going to be ideal in game, because he can move the ball. He's got just that aura, you know. You have to have that aura in game, and yeah, for me, very nice card. We got Xavi as well. You see, the thing is, for CMs, I feel like this year, well, post patch, you need to use 2 CDMs in the game, man, in order to be good. Like, and actually like work with the game, because ideally, like, having the CMs, they don't really pounce too much, like in terms of interceptions and stuff, as the CDMs do. So ideally what you'd like is like a 4-2-1-3. It's ratty, I know it is, but you have to use the CDM formations this year, bro, post patch, because the CMs, for some reason, they just don't defend too much, man. Unless you have like 1 CDM and like 2 CMs wouldn't be too bad, but having like 3 CMs, you see, it's gonna hinder you, man. Trust me, I've played around with it, and I might actually do a 4-2-1-3 tactics video soon, and I will showcase exactly what I'm saying when it comes to the CMs versus the CMs. But we've got a couple of other cards right there, CDM, CMs, and cams. You got your Barella, which is still good. Musiala, amazing cam, you know, 5-star skills, amazing when it comes to technical. He's got obviously the base, what is it, fake shots, which is the, why am I forgetting the name of it? What am I doing, bro? Wait, hold on. Bit of a brain fart right there. Apologies. I'm saying he has the fake shots. Yeah, trickster fake shots. There we go. So fake shooting at an angle. Fake shotting is crazy. And then yeah, he'd be very nice in terms of transitional aspects. Xabi Alonso, Marcus Leonardo, Vermeeren, very nice as well. I think he became a deep line playmaker plus, which is ideal, and he's a CDM. Very nice card if you were to get him in. Xabi Alonso, which is decent. I'd say in game, very nice. Just moves a little bit like a truck, but you know, sometimes you need those CDMs. Andre Santos, João Gomez, a couple of the others. Vitinha, ladies and gentlemen, if you can take one thing out of this video, take this. Vitinha is the best CM in the whole entire game for value, hands down, bro. This card feels like how he played in the World Cup. He was very good in the World Cup. I don't know if you boys remember, was it World Cup or the Euros? I'm not too sure, but he played very nice internationally. Vitinha in-game, though, virtually speaking, is ideal, bro. Get him in your team, trust me. He's more of those CMs. He's a better feeling than stats. Very nice card, man. Let's move over to the medium to expensive range CDM, CMs, and cams. Andrea Pirlo, ladies and gentlemen, is probably one of the most full, how can I explain, like the most, he ticks all the boxes for a CM, does everything. He can defend, he can, you know, pace when he needs to. He has the amazing reactions, very nice dribbling, shooting as well. He's got the 5-star skill moves to obviously transition, ball roll, scoops here and there. Bro, this guy is the real deal, bro. Dead Ball Plus is very underrated, I feel like, because if you get set pieces, the way he puts it on top of the like in the box and stuff, as well as like shoots and scores when it comes to like free kicks, amazing. Sorry, bro, but his image is just throwing me off, bro. Why does it look like he's about to sneeze or or something's happening there. Well, what is moving? But 96 stam as well. Very nice CM. Amazing. Rodri, Bellingham. Obviously, team of the years are going to be meta. I have to include them though. It's medium too expensive. Schweinsteiger, a little bit too expensive for my liking, but I do think he's going to be good nonetheless. Like, if you add a shadow on him, that man is going to be insane in game. We've got Ruud Palmer, irritating by the way. This 1.2 million coin Palmer. Don't know why it's so cheap compared to the other team of the years, but very nice in game. De Bruyne, Mateus, Abili, Sawa, Simmons. Just such insane level cards. For what they offer, bro. Like, they do everything. Like Sawa, she can be a cam, she can be a CDM, a CM. You got a Billy, same thing. Mateus, similar thing. Yeah, all these cards are just so great. De Jong, probably the most, how could I say, the most overlooked card. Getting that De Jong in your team will basically be another Ruud Gullit, and we're always saying Ruud Gullit because, hey, he's the forefront runner, bro. He's the GOAT of midfielders. No matter how you see it, always does everything. We got Vieira, Yaya Toure. This Pires as well as a cam. Bro, I mean, one person said in my comments, right? And I've actually noticed it a couple of times that I've versed this Pires. What is up with this card? Finesse shot plus, right? In-game, he is phenomenal. Might be a little bit of a biased opinion, but he's very good, I think, for value as well. But Hamshik is also nice. Kind of dissipating a bit, though, but still very nice. Let's move over to the wingers. With the wingers, right? Pretty easy right there. All you need is pace. Literally, that's all I say in these videos. Like, for the cheap to medium, you just need pace, bro. Even for the medium to expensive, the extra playstyles, the extra shooting, obviously get you the extra wins, because it's ideally, like, especially if you're playing them inside forward and you're wanting them to like Trivela, finesse, then ideally you need them to have the good playstyles and the pace and the shooting. So like Waneri, this new card, you can also ideally make him like incisive pass with a, I think it's rapid, or you could go quick step plus. So like those type of elements is what makes a card even greater. Do you get me? So like this release, for instance, bro, is so good because finesse shot plus, when he cuts in, finesses, insane. And yeah, on that flank is amazing. We got Saw, very pacey. We got Bino Giddens, which is 289. Could argue that it's a little bit expensive, but it's still very nice for value, for what he offers. We've got Rodgers, which a lot of people are loving, and I hate versing Rodgers. That Rodgers is incredible when it comes to technical dribbling. He has finesse shot and he's very quick on the ball, bro, as well as like off the ball. Claudia Pina's nice. She's just kept her longevity. She is insane when it comes to just such a good valued card if you're starting off. David Neres, which is a Evo. I can actually showcase which one it is. Very nice card, bro. Very nice card. I mean, you get his Winter Wild card, right? Converted through to the 80, which one was it? Was it the 89 World Tour Brazil? Tiki Taka and Trickster Plus. Now, with the 1-2s, the way he dribbles, reactions is a little bit low, but you can always add a Maestro. I don't think that's an issue at all, man. He goes to 91 with 99 dribbling, 5-star, 5-star. What are we doing? What are we doing indeed? We've got amazing other cards. Biena is very nice. Neymar still keeping his price. Rafael Leao, bro, at 108, 93,000 coins. Insane. Barnes, we've got John's daughter. Shout out John's daughter. Very nice. I don't know how to say a name, but I know it's John's daughter. I don't know if it's like that. Shout out to Iceland. If anyone's watching from there, I probably think not, but hey. We got Diaby, Diallo. Now look at this Diallo, for instance, boys. I just leaked the medium to expensive page, but who cares? Look at Diallo, for instance, right? If you want a fun card, bro, and this is what I like Evos for, especially if you like a United supporter, and you want like a cheap to medium card that plays right mid. Look at this card. You go through versatile attacking midfielder. He goes to 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, right? Reactions and composure is a little bit low, but it's fun, bro. Do you get me? Like having this type of card, you know, we don't really have the coins for like the 92. So having that type of card would be ideal, especially if you add like a Maestro that ups his reactions. It's a nice card. Very nice card, man. And yeah, I definitely say look at those type of cards, you know, to have some fun. You don't always have to go the meta route, but ideally though, this is the meta route if you want to go with, bro. Medium to expensive, Ronaldinho, Miyama, Rivaldo. I mean, look at this page. Collectively 45 million coins for everyone here. That is insane. Messi, Foden, Jorginho, Bino Gittins, better version. We've got the Salma now. She has low reactions, but for some reason in game, she is incredible. A lot of people were saying like how good she is in game, and I've versed her a couple of times. I think it's the quick step plus alongside Trivela Plus. It makes sense. Yeah, that type of card you have to look out for, man. She's like a slow burner or like small dynamite package, bro. Insane. Gabriel Martinelli, Ribéry, Barcola. There's just so much great wingers that I don't really need to be saying any much. I'd probably say the best ones right now, probably going to be all the team of the years. Ideally, Vinny, probably the best winger in the whole entire game. Even could be top 5 best attackers collectively. And then I also wanted to include with the Totti Blueprint Evo, a couple of people will be in my comments saying, Mike, where are these cards? They're not relevant in terms of acquiring them, but they are relevant in meta, so they're still very good. I've got this Onana Team of the Year Blueprint, insane. Like, I'll show you, for people that don't know, this is how the card basically looks if you were to get him, bro. And that's how my card looks. Like, look at that. Insane, bro. He is so good in game as well. If you know how to pace boost with him and stuff, very nice. We obviously had a couple of the other ones, like there was Doku, Rodman, Rafinha, Dembele. I feel like I've included the best ones for that Evo blueprint. So yeah, let's move over to the striker though, the very last one. Now with strikers, completely up to you how you play. I feel like, objectively speaking though, a taller, more like a tall striker that can turn is ideal. So someone like a Mark Guehi, for instance, look here, 6'2" that they gave us for free, right? You can convert him to a 91, and he became either 5-star skill moves or 5-star weak foot. I feel like the weak foot was better, but amazing card. I mean, look at this, bro. We got Sam Kerr as well, Shearer. We got this Patrick Kluivert as well. Ladies and gentlemen, 312,000 coins for like an insane level striker, bro. 90 reactions. You add an engine on him because you want to boost his agility and balance, especially being 6'2", and having under 90 agility and balance collectively is not really great. But I think with a improvised stat adding, that English is bad. I'm trying to fix myself here. But what I'm saying is, if you can improve the agility and balance with a chem star, it's going to be better. 82 composure is a little bit low for a striker. I feel like 1v1 situations won't be great. But hey, it's a good card in-game though. Like 5-star skills, you're gonna get a, what's the word? You're gonna sacrifice something when it comes to these type of cards. Like the best cards are very expensive. But if you want a card that does everything, you're looking at someone like a Sanchez, right, for the price. Finesse shot plus first touch. I don't really see any faults with this card at all. Maybe apart from having the 5-star weak foot. Do you get me? Like, and that's not even a fault at all. Finesse shot, first touch, amazing pace, very nice, just collective stats. That's the type of strikers you go for. Lookman was free, but you had to actually do the objective of, I think, doing like it was doing in the SPCs, the upgrades like 50 times or something, and you get Lookman. Very nice card as well, very irritating to verse. Prince is another good icon, right, for like under 250. She is insane. I don't know what it is. She could act as a cheaper Kane, goal version of Kane, you could say. She's very nice in game, man. Like 5-star weak foot. In terms of finishing, slap her as like a lone strike and a 4-5-1 flat. She's going to be good. We got Ginola at 383. I think is a very nice price. 5-star, 5-star. A little bit lower reactions, agility, you know, balance. The card is still good in game. So yeah, separate stats from how they feel. Thuram. We got Turland, which was free. Ekitike, which is a nice card. It just lacks, I think, reactions it was. We got Openda, Fowler. Dalglish is very nice. There's just very nice strikers that you can buy for cheap, you know. So ideally, you want to actually pump out your whole backline. So spend more coins on the backline because you want your defensive AI alongside defense in general to be better than your attack, because attack is so easy, if that makes sense. So yeah, you don't really need to be spending too much on attackers if you know how to attack, which I think a lot of people do. You just run. So you have the pace, you have the finishing, the shooting. Someone like Openda, bro, for instance, is insane value. Very nice cards. Tell me if I've missed out a card here or there. But I feel like these cards are very nice. Like in instance, the Smith, 313k, right? 5-star weak foot, finesse shot plus. You don't really need to be upgrading her. She's that good, especially for the price, man. Let's move over to the medium to expensive though. These are cards that are the best in the game in terms of AI, in terms of movement patterns, in terms of just coded to be broken. Let's just say that, to absolutely destroy you. Let's just say that, bro. 73 million coins collectively. Now we've got people like Eto'o, this Thierry Henry, insane. Sir Bobby Charlton, Cruyff, Eusebio, Ronaldo. Yeah, I don't really need to be saying much, man. Alvarez, what is he doing, bro? What is the polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas? If you know, you know. Alvarez, the year is looking crazy alongside all these greats, but hey, he's still very, very nice, like 414,000 coins. But hey, we've got Endrick Bale. This Bale insanity. I hate versing Bale. What is up with him? Butcher Gueno, Cantona, Puskas, Ham. Yeah, that's gonna be the video, ladies and gentlemen. 535,000 coins for Lewandowski, by the way. I think he's a steal. Like, you don't really need to be spending too much coins on certain cards. Like, for instance, 5-star weak foot, very nice finishing. He's kind of like a, you could say, similar to Kane, you know. Did I even include Kane? I did. 590. I feel like Kane is the better card, though. He is just phenomenal in game, bro, and he has 2 playstyle pluses, maybe that's why. But that Kane, if you want a card that people wouldn't expect, it's kind of like your trump card or something, you could say, along those lines. Kane is your man. Not a lot of people expect it, and then he scores a hat-trick very quickly. I love this type of card because, yeah, not a lot of people have him. But the people that do, though, kind of cook with him and they know how to play with him. So, yeah, that's the video, though, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me who's your favorite card right now. That is going to be the best meta players in each respective position, ranging from cheap to medium, medium to expensive. I will do this video again. I normally do it every 2 weeks because then obviously new cards come out. You know, the meta gets changed. Not the meta gets changed or the power curve changed, you know, with the new iterations of promos and cards. But that will be the video. Hit that like, subscribe. I'll catch you boys in the very next video. Have a sweet weekend. Don't range in champs. I will catch you boys in the next one. Peace.